Hello, dear viewers, and a very warm welcome back to our channel. It's always a pleasure to have your company as we delve into the intriguing narratives that shape our understanding of the British monarchy and the figures who inhabit its storied halls. If you're new here, a special welcome to you. We're delighted you've chosen to join our community. Before we embark on today's fascinating discussion, please do remember to show your support by giving this video a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our future updates. Your engagement truly helps us continue bringing you these captivating stories. Today we're going to explore a topic that beautifully intertwines history, public perception, and the ever-present intrigue surrounding the royal family. We'll begin by considering the enduring legacy of one of Britain's most iconic monarchs, Queen Victoria, and then transition to a discussion about the forthcoming memorial to our late and beloved Queen Elizabeth II. But as with many royal narratives, there's a surprising twist, one that places a familiar, often controversial figure squarely in the spotlight: Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex. Her reported intentions regarding this future memorial have certainly stirred the waters, and we're here to unpack all the layers of this unfolding story. Let us first cast our minds back to the Victorian era, an epoch that continues to leave an indelible mark on the United Kingdom, and indeed, the world. When we speak of enduring legacies, Queen Victoria stands as a monumental example. Throughout the length and breadth of the United Kingdom, there are approximately 45 officially listed statues, sculptures, and busts commemorating this late monarch. But fascinatingly, the true number is believed to be far greater, with countless other unlisted tributes gracing public squares, parks, and institutions. As many of you, my dear chums, know, what I find utterly captivating about Queen Victoria is how her very name continues to resonate and manifest everywhere in our modern landscape. Think for a moment about the ubiquitous presence of her name. We have the bustling Victoria Shopping Centre, a hub of commerce and activity. Then there's the iconic Victoria Station, a majestic gateway in the very heart of London, a crucial artery for millions of commuters and travelers alike. And as one journeys across the picturesque countryside, particularly through those charming Regency and Victorian-era towns, you can't help but notice the numerous figurines, busts, and intricate sculptural details adorning the splendid, old Victorian and Edwardian hotels, the grand municipal buildings, and the serene public gardens. These artistic representations, whether grand or modest, serve as constant reminders of a monarch who reigned for an astonishing 63 years, shaping an entire era. She will, without a shadow of a doubt, never be forgotten. Her name, her image, her era are woven into the very fabric of British society. And it is this profound, lasting legacy that leads me to a firm belief, one that I suspect many of you share. The same enduring tribute will undoubtedly be extended to our own late and brilliant monarch, Queen Elizabeth II. Her reign, even longer than Victoria's, spanned an incredible 70 years, a period of immense change, challenge, and continuity. Her unwavering dedication, her steadfast presence, and her quiet strength cemented her place not just in British history, but in the hearts of people worldwide. She too will be commemorated in ways that will ensure her memory lives on for generations to come. Her name echoing through time, her image inspiring reverence and reflection. And it is precisely this future commemoration that brings us to today's intriguing development, because apparently this belief is shared by none other than Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex. Allow me to elaborate on the surprising reports surrounding her potential involvement. Many of us on this channel, and I think we can confidently say this as friends, share a collective appreciation for these magnificent sculptural tributes. We enjoy studying them, learning about their history, when they were erected, who commissioned them, and the stories behind their creation. Consider, for instance, the grand statue of Queen Victoria, situated outside Kensington Palace. This particular masterpiece holds a unique distinction, as it was sculpted by none other than Queen Victoria's own daughter, Princess Louise, Duchess of Argyll. What I find particularly fascinating about this specific piece is that, according to historical accounts, Queen Victoria herself harbored a degree of ambivalence, perhaps even a subtle reluctance, towards this particular artistic endeavor. She wasn't entirely keen on it, a curious detail that adds a human touch to the grand narrative of royal portraiture. It illustrates that even monarchs had their personal preferences and opinions, even when it came to their own immortalization. Now, this is where our story takes a truly captivating turn, shifting from historical retrospection to contemporary anticipation. As we are aware, a renowned and highly respected sculptor, Martin Jennings, has been bestowed with the immense honor and the profoundly challenging task of creating the memorial statue that will forever commemorate Queen Elizabeth II. This significant piece of public art is destined to be placed in the venerable St. James's Park next year, a location of immense historical importance and proximity to Buckingham Palace, ensuring its prominence and visibility for countless visitors and future generations. It must be an absolutely terrifying, yet incredibly prestigious undertaking for any artist. The weight of expectation, the historical significance, and the desire to truly capture the essence of a monarch so deeply loved and revered must be immense. However, there's no denying that Martin Jennings comes with an extraordinary pedigree. His previous works, characterized by their profound emotional depth, remarkable likeness, and a capacity to convey the spirit of his subjects, have earned him widespread acclaim. He is an artist of exceptional talent, and his selection for this monumental commission speaks volumes about his artistic prowess and his ability to deliver a fitting tribute. There's simply no two ways about it. He is an outstanding choice for such a pivotal piece of national remembrance. And here, my dear viewers, is where the narrative truly becomes compelling, intertwining expectation with unexpected ambition. According to a very well-placed source, someone with intimate knowledge of the dynamics within and around the former royal household, there is one singular event that the former royal, known to the world as Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, would reportedly not only consider, but actively wouldn't mind returning to the United Kingdom for. And that event, according to this same source, is the spectacular unveiling of Queen Elizabeth II's memorial statue in St. James's Park. The reason, as cited by this source, is surprisingly straightforward and perhaps, for some, quite provocative. The Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, reportedly bases her desire to attend on the assertion that she shared a very close, warm, friendly relationship with the late Queen Elizabeth II. Now, I can imagine that this particular statement might elicit a strong reaction from many of you, perhaps even getting your blood boiling, given the public narrative that has unfolded over the past few years. This assertion of a close bond comes, of course, on the heels of several highly publicized moments that have painted a somewhat different picture for the public. Let us recall, for instance, that famous occasion when the Duchess of Sussex sat on the Netflix sofa for her much-discussed documentary, Harry and Meghan, and proceeded to demonstrate to the entire world exactly how she performed a curtsy upon meeting the Queen for the first time. The manner of this demonstration, which many perceived as somewhat mocking or theatrical, caused a significant stir and led to widespread debate about her understanding and respect for royal protocols and traditions. Yet, despite this public portrayal, the bottom line, according to the Duchess's own narrative to former staff members, tells a distinctly different story. She reportedly conveyed to these ex-staff members that the Queen was far more than welcoming. She was understanding of the problems and challenges that Meghan faced, and indeed was considerably more accommodating than many people might realize or publicly acknowledge. This disparity between the public performance and the private narrative to staff members creates a fascinating, almost contradictory, portrayal of her relationship with the late monarch. So, if these reports are accurate, Meghan Markle would reportedly not mind offering her commemorations, standing alongside other senior members of the British monarchy at this spectacular unveiling. It's an undeniably odd proposition, isn't it, when you truly stop to consider it? This reported eagerness to participate in Queen Elizabeth II's memorial stands in stark contrast to another significant royal commemorative event. We have often been told, and indeed Meghan Markle herself has conveyed, that she was a huge admirer, a huge fan of the late and beautiful Princess Diana, the Princess of Wales. Her admiration for her late mother-in-law has been a recurring theme in many of her public statements and interviews. Yet, when the statue commemorating Princess Diana was unveiled at Kensington Palace on what would have been her 60th birthday, July 1st, 2021, Meghan Markle did not make the journey across the Atlantic. That poignant ceremony saw her husband, Prince Harry, standing alongside His Royal Highness, Prince William, the Prince of Wales, united in a rare public display of remembrance for their mother. Despite the profound personal significance of that moment and her stated admiration for Diana, Meghan was notably absent. Apparently, according to the source, this situation is considered a different thing. The precise distinctions that make the Queen Elizabeth II Memorial a more compelling event for her return, compared to the deeply personal and emotional unveiling for Princess Diana, remain largely unexplained, leaving many to ponder the true motivations behind this reported desire. Now, I don't know about you, but the way this idea is being projected, and perhaps the way Meghan and her team might be envisioning a potential future path, suggests a rather tricky maneuver indeed. The royal family, steeped in tradition and protocol, is always navigating a delicate balance of public perception and internal harmony. To introduce a figure who has, at times, been at odds with the institution and its members into such a profoundly significant and solemn occasion would require an extraordinary level of diplomatic finesse and careful consideration. Honestly, one has to question, would anybody within the royal household, or indeed the wider British public, truly want or risk or even desire the opportunity for Meghan to be present on such a prestigious and emotionally charged day? The potential for distraction, for the narrative to shift from the solemn commemoration of a beloved monarch to the ongoing saga of royal relations, is undeniably high. And let us not forget a crucial, and for many, deeply unsettling detail surrounding the sad day of Queen Elizabeth II's demise. It has now been widely documented in print, online, and on record that there was a significant holdup with a particular situation concerning travel arrangements for the family to Balmoral. This delay, as reported by various outlets, occurred because Meghan reportedly wanted to be part of the immediate family team traveling to say her very final goodbye to Queen Elizabeth. The implication, for many, was that her desire to be present for a moment, typically reserved for the closest blood relatives, caused an additional layer of logistical and emotional complexity during an already profoundly difficult time. It's an odd thing to contemplate, isn't it? On one hand, the desire to be present for a final farewell is understandable on a human level. But on the other, for many observers, this incident, coupled with her reported eagerness for the memorial unveiling, suggests a recurring pattern. Meghan seizing the opportunity to once again be on the world stage to pay her respects in a highly visible and public manner. This perspective naturally leads to a poignant question, one that many people might silently or even vocally pose. What a shame, some might lament, that she didn't bother to do this, to make such public and significant gestures of respect and affection when the late Queen was still with us. The contrast between her reported desire to attend a posthumous memorial and her actions, or perceived lack thereof during the Queen's lifetime, is a point of considerable public scrutiny and debate. The implications of Meghan Markle potentially attending the Queen Elizabeth II Memorial are vast and multifaceted. It could be seen as an attempt at reconciliation, a public olive branch extended to the royal family and the British public. Alternatively, it could be interpreted as a strategic move to regain public visibility and control the narrative, particularly after a period where her public image has been subjected to intense scrutiny. For the royal family, it presents a difficult dilemma: how to manage such a high-profile guest at an event that should, above all, focus solely on the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II without overshadowing the purpose of the occasion. The optics, the symbolism, and the emotional resonance of such an appearance would be immense, for better or for worse. The enduring legacy of Queen Victoria, commemorated in countless forms across the United Kingdom, reminds us of the profound impact a monarch can have on a nation's identity and memory. As we prepare for the unveiling of Queen Elizabeth II's memorial, a tribute to a monarch equally, if not more, beloved, the focus should ideally remain solely on her extraordinary life and reign. However, the reported intentions of Meghan Markle introduce a layer of complexity and speculation, prompting us to consider not just the memorial itself, but the broader dynamics within the royal family and the court of public opinion. This event, if it unfolds as reported, certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the nature of public duty, personal relationships, and the enduring power of symbolism within the monarchy. It forces us to ask critical questions about sincerity, timing, and the true meaning of paying one's respects. What are your thoughts on this truly fascinating and somewhat perplexing development? Do you believe Meghan Markle should attend the unveiling of Queen Elizabeth II's memorial? And how do you interpret her reported reasons for wanting to be there? Please share your perspectives respectfully in the comments section below. Your insights and opinions are always valued here on our channel. Don't forget to like this video if you found our discussion engaging, subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into royal affairs, and join us for our next celebrity update, where we continue to explore the intricate tapestry of royal life and its many compelling stories. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to connecting with you again very soon. Goodbye for now, my dear chums.